name is Birgül Oğuz. I have two collections of short fiction. One of them is Fasulyenin Bildiği, which I can translate like what the bean knows, this Modomo translation into English. It was published in 2007. And my recent book is Ha, again a collection of short fiction. It was published in 2012. And I have also written a plenty of essays on European classics generally, and I have a couple of translations. We will be participants of IWP Fall Residency 2015.
And my name is Armen, pen name Armen of Armenia. It's kind of a silly play on words, but it works. People remember. And I'm a prose writer. Fiction, non-fiction. And I have one book published. It's a collection of short stories named The Return of Kikos. Once you meet, genocide is not on the first place, like, you know, you can, and I'm so happy that I met Birgül, a right person, that we can even discuss all these problematic issues about our history, etc. And we've been like very sincere to each other.
And kind of I am more severe about this thing actually. The Turkish state still disavows the fact that Armenian genocide happened. And I was kind of even ashamed of that. But like what we were talking with Armen was like, I mean, every state does that. It is almost it's almost inscribed in the very idea of the state itself to disavow the crimes that it has committed.
Because just imagine, like, miracle happens and tomorrow morning we know that, okay, Turkey is okay, and they say sorry. We can't go and celebrate really this. It's not a baseball match or something like that. Say sorry, and we say, oh. No, it's not gonna be like that.
For my own writing, I can say that I kind of inherit the humorous, the whimsical tradition, which is kind of a very strong vein in Turkish literature. Actually, in general, Turkish literature is almost always, in defiance to the state, and I believe that only sense of humor and only laughter can free us from what terrorizes us.
If we bring some keywords, like for art, the nature of art is freedom. The keyword is freedom, and the nature of state is control and regulation. So these two phenomena, like, it's always, you know, in the struggle, because they want to control everything and you just want to liberate, and freedom is so important for us.
If I just say that I add a comma and I'm writing it again, and the text just refuses the comma, just take it out. I don't want to take it out, and then I take it out. But it takes me time I have to write it for a couple of times more. Some texts, I think I'm not writing to I'm kind of writing to a texture. And I should be not a text. I'm writing to a texture. So the texture, if I work very slowly and very hard, only then the texture will appear on the page as something that I'm also I'm also very surprised by seeing that. Some texts are really very allergic to any kind of change or intervention, and some texts kind of know how to cope with it. I believe it's almost like a living organism. Almost every text has its own way of coping with these interventions and imposes. You impose a lot of things to a text. Some of them accept it, some of them internalize it, some of them just vomit it up. Throw it up,
There is, they say there is this difference between life and art, because life is always interrupted, even at the age of 100, even if it's a suicide, it's interrupted. And art can be complete and can be ended. So stories end, but they never finish.
It is at the very heart of writing itself. Writers want to bite the forbidden fruit. it doesn't mean that you can taste it, explore it, understand it, and come to a conclusion in the end. It doesn't mean that. I mean, the fruit can poison you. The fruit can, I mean, maybe you find out that it's the wrong fruit, or someone can punish you for that, or someone make a hero out of you just because you bite the forbidden fruit. But these are all about the aftermath of writing, right? I mean, these are not there while you are writing what you are going to write.
Free yourself. It's internal censorship in you, coming from your context, political, social, cultural, etc. So once you overcome this inside you, oppression coming outside doesn't, I mean, matter at all. You just go. You just go.
It is a kind of intervention to the history. It is a kind of a way to be an agent of your own future.
And we strongly believe, I think, Birgül also, in power of word. Like,
Yeah, I do.
word can change the world.
And world changed the world.
Yes.